Rockeyez would like to welcome Brandon Baumann, Diamond Lane. Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, Brian, how's it hanging on the East Coast, my brother?
Little cold, but doing okay, you know. As long as it ain't 10, 15 inches of snow or Buffalo, whatever, 8 feet,
my goodness.
I'm happy, you know.
Oh.
So tell me a little bit about Diamond Lane. I think you guys put your first CD out in 2005?
Well, you know what? That's interesting. Yes, technically that would be the first release. However, those were just demos, just collections of songs. Jarrett and I, Jarrett Reese, the guitar player,
right?
We were high school buddies.
Cool.
And we formed Diamond Lane just out of a mutual bond and respect and appreciation of hard rock and heavy metal.
Right.
So we started jamming, and in the 2000s, those are the formative years where we're dipping the toes in the water, experimenting with things, figuring out who we are, where we want to go, what we want to do. And that brought us to Los Angeles in 2009, where we became a 5-piece and really just sought out the counterparts that we needed to be the biggest beast that we could.
Cool.
So, yes, 2005 would technically be the first release, but we really treat World Without Heroes in 2011 as the, real beginning.
Right. But in the 2005 release, that was Cut to the Chase, and then you did...
Correct.
You did Save the City in 2008. When you did World Without Heroes, how much of a change from 2005 to 2011 was it?
Well, I mean, we're talking 6 years here, Brian. I think anybody, as a person, as a purveyor of their craft, is going to grow and change and evolve in that kind of time. We definitely became the band that we envisioned.
Right.
Years of putting into the grind, you have an opportunity to refine your skills, figure out what works, figure out what doesn't work, and really try to find your voice, with your own music. So that time period was just tremendous and a great opportunity to put ourselves in the driver's seat, so to speak.
Cool. Now, also, Sapphire came out in, 2013, and now you got a brand new release called Terrorizer. Tell me a little bit about that.
Terrorizer came out in May of this year, and we've just been hitting it hard ever since, spreading it far and wide, and the reception has been great. It was a really exciting recording process doing Terrorizer. It was unlike any of the other previous releases where you're kind of, building upon pre-existing ideas and adding to that pile. This was much more of a record that we all wrote together in the same room. So we had an opportunity to kind of feed off the vibe, go with the flow there, and give our best presentation of honest, kicking in the ass hard rock heavy metal music.
Cool. Now, it seems like Europe really it takes to a lot of bands, including Diamond Lane and stuff like that. Do you feel that United States is lacking a little bit compared to Europe?
I mean, the things that everything I've been informed of overseas is that they are just diehard fanatics.
Right.
The awesome events that we have here, like Rock on the Range and Aftershock and stuff like Rocklahoma, things like that. Those are just little sprouts. We're overseas. I mean, that's a regular thing, 10 times bigger.
Right.
So maybe they have more attention to that. Maybe they didn't get so ransacked by how the culture ebbs and flows and shifts here.
Right.
I would love and look forward to the opportunity to go over there and get a taste of it for ourselves.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know the fans over there, like you said, fanatics, and especially in Japan. If Diamond Lane goes over to Japan, they're like, you'll be superstars, and you won't come back. But
hey, you know what? Big in Japan, that's all right. That sounds cool. Sounds good to me.
Cool. Now tell me, when the band formed, was there auditions, or were you just all friends?
Jared and I were just, buds. That's how we met. And you just kind of bring in the people around you at that stage in the game.
Right.
When we come down to Los Angeles, and we know we wanted a second guitar player, we wanted to get that full-time bass and just a totally ferocious drummer. Yeah, we put the vibe out. I think, probably 6 or 8 months before we actually moved down, we, would start visiting Los Angeles quite frequently, just going to shows, meeting people, getting injected into the scene and the culture that was going on down there.
Right.
So fortunately, when we actually did pull the trigger at the start of '09, we kind of had a pipeline to some good relationships that have already had the seeds planted there. That, and then of course you have auditions. You really need to weed out who's in it to win it. And some people they seem like they're on one page, but next thing you know, boom, they'll turn the corner.
Right.
Navigating the dynamics of a band, just like any relationship. That's what it is. I mean, it's a marriage, and you need to have the chemistry and the patience and the wherewithal, to work together as a team. That's what wins it.
Right. Now the competition in L.A., how is it? Is it fierce, or is it kind of like the East Coast, not there anymore?
There's definitely a good stock of great bands out here.
Right.
But the competition factor, I mean, there's a big we're all in the same boat mentality. Everyone's getting snaked by the promoter, and you're trying to find the right venue that's going to support you and your fans. Yeah, there's a lot of competition, but we're all trying to navigate the waters together. I find working as a team, solid relationships built on respect and support, that's what does it.
Right.
Of course, there's the more ruthless of the bunch, but it all comes back around.
Right. Now, is it still pay to play out there, or is it how's it work out there now?
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely that bullshit going on. We refuse to participate in. I think it's ridiculous. There's certain venues that I won't name because there's so fucking many. Now there's certain venues that prey on the younger bands. They just want the opportunity to step on that stage and play this legendary club. But what they're failing to realize is they're paying handsomely for that opportunity when they should be rewarded for their efforts.
Right.
It's all about results. Under promise, over deliver. And when you start solidifying a reputation on, what your numbers are and what your fans are like and what kind of, quality you bring to the table, then you can get treated fairly.
Cool.
As opposed to, the pay for play, I think it's just a big bag of bullshit.
Yeah, I think so too. Tell me about this compilation, I Kill for Metal.
Oh, it's great. Our main man, Ben, with OMP. Did a fantastic job of just spreading us around, and he's got us dialed in with a bevy of regional and international bands. That's what I really love, in the true spirit of harvesting the next generation of rock, because let's face it, these legacy bands can't go on forever.
Right.
It's awesome to have guys like Ben who are spreading the word and putting the music in new people's hands every day.
Right. So what's the next step for Diamond Lane?
Right now, we're actually gearing up to go back into the studio. We're going to cut a special little song that we're going to drop to everybody, just as kind of a thank you and appreciation. We had a fantastic year, a lot of growth, a lot of new relationships, and we're moving forward into 2015 with just that positivity. We'll go back in February to start the follow-up to Terrorizer, which should see the light of day early summer.
Cool. Now, what's your hopes for the holidays?
Relax.
Everybody wants that.
I mean, it is just a million miles an hour every single day, always something to do. So to have a rare opportunity to spend some quality time with family and just try not to worry about all the little things for a couple of days, that would be wonderful to me.
Cool. Well, congratulations on Terrorizer, and Diamond Lane's on their way. So congratulations for everything you've been doing and bringing great music to the world. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there before we end?
Well, Brian, at first I want to say thanks to you for giving guys like me a voice.
No problem.
It takes a team to really make this thing happen. So I appreciate the support there, brother.
Thank you.
And I just want to tell everybody listening, please go to DiamondLaneRocks.com, check the band. Maybe you'll dig some of the tunes. Maybe we can get you out to the show and have a couple of cocktails.
Cool. Thanks very much, man.
Hey, you got it, Brian. Have a great night, brother.
Good night.
Peace.
Bye-bye.